Millie, come here. Come here, Millie. Come here, baby. Come on. Come here. Dink. Baby Dink. Dink, 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 dink. Millie Dink. Hi, Roblox. How are you? What'd you do today, Roblox? Anything? Playing games on your phone? That's good. Dominic. How are you, Dominic? What are you doing today, Dominic? Or what did you do today? I got Millie with me. Millie, 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 baby Millie. Hi, Karina. You watch videos most of the day, Dominic? I had a good day today. I had steak for lunch. It was good. So I figured I'd do a Father's Day live. Hang on one second. My hot mess. Had hot
Hello.
mess. Hot
I
mess.
kn- I dozed off and went to sleep, and I woke back up. I said, "Oh no!"
That's okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you
So
have.
you ready to get your drink on?
I'll be getting up in a few minutes to make my drink. Hi, Deborah.
Yeah. Hey, Deborah. I ain't never tried it before, but I'm about to try it.
How was your day today, honey?
Mine was okay.
How's Serena?
In her room.
In her room?
Probably watching the movie. She always be watching the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a movie person.
You had hot dogs, Dominic? Yum. I had steak today. It was good.
Okay. Ooh.
Millie.
Hey, little Millie. Hey, doggy. Woo, woo, woo. Bacon is bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. What would you like to
like,
have
where's
for
my
steak instead?
dad? She's like, I
Huh?
want my daddy. I want my daddy. Oh, she's like so up her dad's ass.
Mm-hmm.
If he goes out without her, she'll run down the road and chase him.
Yeah, she'll get him.
Oh, she did. She chased him like a quarter mile.
Ooh.
How are you, Deborah?
Okay. Well, my cat had to whoop her little butt.
Had to whoop your cat's butt?
Mm-hmm. I don't know why she went over there and just in the corner, and I don't know why she peed on the floor. I'm like, you little shitter.
Oh boy.
I'm mad. You be talking about you licking on your chicken feet.
Deborah's making lunch. What are you making for lunch, Deborah?
It fits me a plate. I always stay hungry and leave room. Hello, cat.
Ah, that's better. Now I can see. And I can even see the TV. Even better. White Thing, how are you?
Right bang. You gotta hear that. What you know about that? Huh? Say hello to Miss Janice. Come over here. She can't see you over there. Come on. Come on. Don't act shy with your nap hair. Don't break your neck either. What's that? That's me. Say hello. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi, Serena.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good too.
You look like your mama.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
What's this?
It's Kool-Aid. You want some Kool-Aid? She asked me what's that. Try to be nosy, because she ain't never seen me drink this before. She said, what is it? It's Kool-Aid. You want some? Get your cup.
Get a cup.
It's Kool-Aid. You want some Kool-Aid?
I see it.
You don't have to see it. You get your cup so you can drink it. Talking about, can you see it? We ain't seeing it. We drinking.
You don't see it. You drink it.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, she says
You go put your numbers in again.
she says not vodka. She says not vodka. She said she's not gonna have it. She said she know what vodka is. She said you know about that vodka, right?
Gotta love vodka
Yeah.
with cool.
Vodka with Kool-Aid. I can't open this. I got to twist it some more. Twist it. So twist it.
Twist it.
Why you ask me that? Huh?
Is it good?
Tastes like old Milwaukee. That's what it tastes like.
Tastes like old Milwaukee.
Yeah, to me, it do. I used to sneak in my mom's refrigerator at nighttime and drink her old Milwaukee when I was small.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the kind my mom used to drink old Milwaukee best. And she worked at that tobacco company.
Yeah.
She took a long time to start smoking cigarettes, but mm-hmm. Look at my cat. Let me get her for me. Let me get her. She was running for me. Happy Father's Day to my future
Aww.
son. Happy Father's Day. Here. Can you please help me from this crazy woman? I was running, but she caught me. Help me. Help.
Poor kitty.
Help. Happy Father's Day, y'all. If anybody know where my own mom and father, please contact her. Please. Please. She needs to know who her father is too. Look at her get mad. Oh, something mean. My cat she don't like to be held, man.
She don't like to be held.
Uh-uh. You don't hear her growling.
Yeah, I hear her growling.
Yeah, she don't like, I don't care. I'll give my cat some love. I hold it just like a baby.
And she's like,
She's like ready to scratch the shit out of me. Like, put me down. See, I'm giving you some warning. I grab for you 2 times. Next time he's gonna scratch you. Say meow.
meow,
Meow. You ain't gonna back it up for the family? Back it up. Back it up. You can tell I got a cat because that girl hair, ooh, shed like a mug. Woo! I mean, it's
Shed,
shedding real bad. Huh?
she's shedding like crazy.
Yeah.
Why does she always shed? What does that mean?
Hi, Wilma.
Hey, Wilma. You should come up.
My number,
What is it, Serena?
825
Okay.
and 925.
Hold on. I still got hair all on me.
Got hair all over.
Wilma, come on up.
Did I go work out?
She said, no, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna put 3 sheets on you. I love a cat 3 sheets. I'm gonna tell 3 sheets to bite you in the butt trying to be on antisocial.
My friend was wondering if I could go to her house next week.
Go to our house next week. She the one that she can't speak English, can't she? I mean, she can speak English. Her mama can't speak English.
She will translate.
I mean, I don't know. What you think? You go to somebody's house. My daughter, she have a friend. She's a Mexican. Now they seem like they good friends, but her parents don't know how to speak English. Don't you? I mean, would you feel left out? They like blah 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 blah. You sitting there like, what are you saying? And the only thing I'll be saying is, hola, hola, uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Corona beer, uno, dos, tres. I just say that they understand me, but they probably don't understand nothing else if I say something else. Yeah,
Cerveza.
they'll get tired of me saying, uno, dos, tres, corona, me, uno, dos. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's what it tastes like, Milwaukee Best.
Tastes like Milwaukee Best.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, baby? Are you going to get up and make a drink or no? You going to let me make a drink?
Hey, Christy. Cheers.
Ugh. Ugh. All right. Look out, baby.
Yeah, if I want some lunch, I already ate. I can keep eating some more.
Okay. I'm going to go make me a drink.
Who? Yeah, I know, for real. So what? What's that? What? Cheers! Happy Father's Day to your people, Christy. Yeah, what is it? Cause you always come up with something to drink.
Making a
Yeah, you don't need nothing to drink. You can't even get off the couch without falling. Jesus.
Okay.
Mm. Wonder where that damn Craig do that.
Do what?
Craig, he must got scared. Yeah, he must be running. Cause I told him I was gonna put on the clown mask. He must be running like hell, like a girl, trying to keep his two ponytails in place.
How about this street? Yeah. What is it though? I want to try the strawberry. The strawberry looks interesting though.
Oh, that's a funny. Oh,
Yeah. You want to try?
no, not really.
You said that purple one looked nasty.
Let me see. Oh, that's the one that got the stuff in it. What is that bug? Cockroaches.
No. It's called Tora.
Wait, that's oh, I want to
It's that black stuff. I don't know what that is. I gotta search it.
cockroaches.
It's not cockroaches.
It
It's
is
like black
cockroaches.
I can search up what it is.
It's cockroaches. You want to eat some roaches?
No. What's that black stuff?
Black thing, number 5, number 5.
Wait, you can show me an image of it. I don't know. You can show me. It's this, bro. It says top
Okay,
hello.
okay, okay.
Bye.
I'm back, y'all. The Don't be trying to scratch my feet.
Ah,
Come on.
Oh.
Dominic, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Have you ate a plate of
Okay.
food for me today?
Did I had one, or did I had something for you?
Yeah. Fish your plate and me a plate.
Only hot dogs and paninis, and a little
Hot
bit of
dogs.
ground beef.
Oh, you have no steak and no ribs and no neck bones and no people. I'm just kidding. You go.
No, those are too expensive, and I'm not that much of of a passionate meat eater. Like I do like a steak every once in a while, but I
Look
don't
who
have
we
it
have
always in
here.
store.
Sorry, let's say it right
Hi,
here.
Jenna.
Hey, streaming
What?
girl.
Jenna.
Hey, streaming girl.
I'm not really in a mood right now.
hi, Beanie.
Oh shit!
Pissed
What
off
happened?
mood. And
What
we're
happened?
pissed off bitch right now.
You
Oh,
pissed
Trina,
off
I'll
what?
explain to you later.
Oh Jesus!
Somebody went
What?
behind my
Man,
back,
you ain't in the mood.
told a friend over a stupid joke I made about a damn dildo. And I made a joke about a dildo. So I went behind my back about it, told somebody else about it. And then I went back to where I messaged them on the Facebook Messenger, and they turned off message sharing, where I can't share pictures or nothing. But at the end of the day, they don't know I can still take screenshots of that shit. I find out. So if they're trying to cover their account, take still share the shit. Because I can just take a damn screenshot. Kids don't know the person too. He's got the person blocked on his channel. So all I said in the message is I put rolling emojis because I remember the person got up on Ted's panel one night and literally said that, oh, you probably even take the vibrator he used, and I was laughing about that. So I went over there and messaged to him and said, made a joke. I said, oh, I made a joke about when you gonna send me this dildo you're talking about. I don't even care if it's used, and I'm joking about it. I didn't mean it in a creepy way, but went behind my back and told my friend. That's what pissed me off. Went behind my back, trying to stir shit up between me and a friend. It's like she was trying to call me a loser friend. I'm like, that's it. I'm blocking her on my channel. She's definitely staying blocked. Pissed me off. So I told her she's had a problem with me. Just something messaged me and we're talking out.
Hell with her then.
And only other thing I get is I get told, oh, you don't ask me how I'm doing or anything. Hell, if I ask her, she don't never respond to that. All right, I sent her a message. I sent that Mrs. K a message. I'll never say fine. And today, if you don't want to do anything, just block me. I really don't give a shit anymore. You can't take a joke, just block me.
Who was
She
that?
didn't block me. She just turned off message sharing. And I was reading up about the message sharing where I can't share her pictures or her messages. And it even says that she won't respond because when I sent her another message, she just looked at it and won't even respond back to it. Now I'll get this thing. I'm getting shit resolved.
That's what.
So how else are you being? How else is your day going?
I'm gonna talk to Julia. I told Julia when she gets back from spending with her dad and family at the barbecue just to call me. I'm gonna get her to fix it, or help me resolve this.
Okay,
Plus, I want to make sure everything's okay with me and Julia, between me and her.
that's cool.
Because I don't like the person going to Julia behind my back, You know that I will do anything for Julia. I know what the person's trying to do. They're trying to get people to turn on me.
Well, it ain't gonna work. I said, yep. Who or what you are. You sure you. and I accept you. I like being funny.
One thing I do not like about that now, here's one thing I do not like about Mrs. K. You know, all I'm saying, I'm not gonna say the full name.
Yep.
Is if you don't answer when she video calls you, you know, she will literally go off on you. And when you tell her you were at the doctor's or you were at the grocery store getting groceries or you were out with your mom or your family, you know, she'll turn around and say that's all bullshit lies, and you could answer the phone, and then she don't want to talk to you for several days.
Well, screw it.
So she's really got issue problems.
Yeah. That's why I banned her on my channel. Drama.
Mm-hmm. And today, she can bring her damn trolls over and mess with me. They'll all get blocked. Don't give a shit about
And
trolls.
she has been popping up on Rothy's channel lately, and not on a panel.
I quickly just blocked her on Facebook. I'm done with her. I already blocked her on. I found her on Instagram, and I done blocked her on there.
Good.
I didn't even send her a friend request. I just her and blocked her ass.
Okay, let's see. Yes, black cherry. I'm gonna have black cherry lemonade.
Hi, Deborah. Hi, White Thing. Hi, Christy. Now, me and Wilma have butt heads against each other. I don't hate her by the day, but I don't. Now, Wilma, I will admit to you, you don't have a wrench on my channel anymore. I only gave you a wrench just to time out that doctor that come in there and told me to pull my skin down and stroke my chicken. It's the only reason. The only day I gave you the wrench for. But after that, I took it away. I wasn't gonna let you keep it forever. Plus, I want people that really got a wrench on my channel or got a manager moderator wrench on my channel. People I've known for years. Yeah, I still didn't make Karina wait 2 years to get that wrench.
Did you contact your daddy, your father today, whoever you call him? Jinping.
No, he
No.
called me yesterday. He called me yesterday and he told me thank you for the coffee because he likes the coffee because it's got 10 different mushrooms in it. You know, it's a mushroom coffee. And I told him the reason you got that because you support me for becoming a trans woman. I told him by the end of the day, you know, I'm still your son, but I'm glad that you called me a daughter now.
Oh, that's sweet.
I went in Susie B's live last night and I finally said hit the subscribe button on her, you know. And I seen where Ted in there was calling me was saying I sent her over here, and that made me happy. That he finally started calling me a woman.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I
you
was
gonna go
doing my
see? Are you gonna
Instagram
go
story,
visit him?
I was doing my Instagram story, and I was doing it for Father's Day, and I put the song up there that father daughter song up there, you know.
Yeah,
So I really do consider myself a daughter now, you know,
that's good.
and I just made myself cry.
Aw.
And then I don't care to say her name. Karen just ruined all that.
Speaking of which,
Pissed me off.
Deborah, I want Steve for lunch. Just to mess with you, Deborah.
I'm glad I don't have it. Karen lives close to me.
I'm glad I found close.
Karen is a damn Karen. Yeah, I've got Vanessa's phone number. I could call her. She said I could call her or text her, but I presume to just text her for now because you don't know how many days she could be working and how many hours she could be working. And I think just text her better. I like it when me and Vanessa when we're watching Monday Night Raw or one of the WWE pay-per-views, we'll text each other back and forth about the match and everything. And I think that's kind of fun. And she's actually going to give me her address. She told me I could just keep it all I want. She don't care if I keep it on my phone. I think eventually I'm going to transfer it off of my phone onto something else to keep forever. Yeah, but the only thing is with me and Vanessa, when we talk about things in private, I keep it in private. So that's between me and her. Same thing that me and Julia talk about. I keep that in private. It's between me and her. It's even like at time that Courtney was sick with some kind of medical health unit, had some medical problems going on. I knew about that for 2 months, and then she come out on her channel live and told it to everybody. I never said a word about it. It wasn't my place to say it. I promised her I wasn't going to say nothing, and I never said it.
That's good, Bean. That
That's
you,
how I've been with every girl I've ever talked to. That I've been friends with. I've always kept everything private.
that's a good thing.
I would never tell their business.
Friend, then. You're
And it's plus that because they're plus that they want to keep they're they're more of a private person, you know. Now I did one time go around and live streamed and was telling about what happened to Susan's stepmother at the time, her adopted mother that she had, but I had permission from Susan to say that at the time. Even though a lot of people went off on me and said you shouldn't say that, it's not your place, and she turned around and said, "No, I gave Genevieve that permission." Because Susan used to be a real private person, but I got her to come out of her shell and not be so private and open up, you know.
the baby's hatched yesterday, Stinkbug. That's awesome. I'd love to see pictures.
What'd you have for long? Well, you know, I've still got to next time I'm live, if White Fang comes in my live stream, I gotta take his wrench and I've got to make sure I've got it switched over to manager moderator. I promised him that. He made me a manager moderator on his channel. He didn't have to do that, but
Yeah.
I appreciate him for doing that, you know. And I appreciate him calling me sister instead of instead of just calling me Jenna, you know, just calling me. If he does call me Beanie, he's been calling me that for years. I don't mind. But I still got to give him an upgraded wrench, you know.
Yeah.
Because he'll just sit, a lot of times he just sits in my bushes lurking after you come in and said hi, you know, he'll go back in the bush, lurk while he's in another live stream on another device. And I don't have to say a word. He just knows what's a kid and what's a troll, and he'll just start whacking them. And throwing them out. I don't even have to say a word. And he knows which ones are from the tool community to not mess with, you know. He knows I can deal with the tool community. And plus, now that day I came out on my channel, my friend Nick is from the tool community that owns his own lawn care business now. He actually came in there and he actually chatted and I told him, thank you for accepting me for who I am, you know. And I said, at the end of the day, you're allowed to still call me by my first part of my maiden name that you know. Yeah, I don't care. But he literally said, no, I'd rather call you your transgender name that you pronounce as. I'd rather call you that. And I said, I can tell you that in private. And if you want to call me that in your live stream, you've got permission to do that. I give you the only one permission to say that. So yeah, he gets that permission. But it's amazing how he went from being in high school making a mud mower that goes 50 miles an hour down the road and to becoming owning his own lawn care business. And another thing is with him, me and my friend, we said we are glad that his adopted grandpa was dead, you know. All we said is that guy needs to burn in hell. The reason we said that because that guy used to always call Nick the N-word. It's because Nick was black. He got called the N-word all the time, and Nick just took it. Nick said the guy was old. He didn't understand what we're doing, and we said, no, it's the way he was raised all his life. He thought that's what you call black people. And we said if your mother would have saw that, your mother would have knocked that guy down flat on his ass for that. And after his father died, you know, I mean not his father, but his papa died, you know, his adopted papa. And that's where he started his own lawn care business, found a girlfriend, and started traveling to different lawn care expos and going to see people. He got ready to do things. When he bought him his first truck, then he turned around and bought him a brand new Ford. After that, he's actually successful now.
That's
Make
cool.
a lot of money. Well, he's doing good.
But Daddy, did you tell everybody why I'm drinking this?
For my daddy.
Drinking what?
Court. And I'm drinking a for him.
It's
Oh,
dead.
Wilma, who you telling to be respectful? I'm wondering.
What is course?
Respectful, Wilma.
Janice knows I'm always respectful in her live streams.
He's always respectful. And she's all good.
Whatever.
I just say about the day, if anybody's got a problem with me, just let me know it. Just don't go behind my back and run their. I just don't want people going behind my back, running their mouth about it if they got a problem with me. You need to talk it out with the person.
That's right.
Resolve the issue.
If I had a problem,
So that's the thing people don't understand. If you got a problem with somebody, you don't talk it out. You're just causing drama all over the community.
exactly.
And that's what causes people to want to turn around and block you, from their channel. At the end of the day, they don't want to deal with it. That's right. Now, I had a guy from the Funko Pop community. I had him blocked.
What's up, Joey?
I had him on my block list for 10 years. And one day I was trying to
Joy to the world.
One day I was trying to unblock Rocky Top from my channel, because I promised Rocky Top I'd unblock him from my channel, and I accidentally unblocked that guy. And I was like, oh well, he ain't on YouTube anymore. What that matters?
You're right, Bug. I'm 22 seconds. I'm proud of my. I just did good. I'm better, Joy. I hope you.
Well, you gotta have to explain a little bit better than that. What do you mean about that? Because my mind don't grasp certain things. Or get Karina to explain it to me better. Karina, can you explain to me what Wilma's saying? Because I don't understand you well. My mind don't understand her thing.
I hope
It also
Oh, she was
causes a Klinefelter syndrome, causes a learning disability for certain things.
She was just saying be respectful in the chat,
I am respectful in the chat.
No, she's not talking. She's not talking to you.
for you. That's what I think.
But I want to know what she means by we taking up for you when you use my name.
Not Bug's cool. Good.
Damn, Joy told me.
Hi, Joy.
I don't get mad. I don't get mad if women tell me to shut up. It don't bother me.
Oh, good. Everyone's respectful and fine. No, he wasn't.
Joy again.
What the heck?
Joy said you were saying something, Iron.
I can't hear you.
Joy said you were saying something to her.
Oh, I hope. What? No, I know. Bug. Now, good.
Who's that background noise coming from?
Yeah, I know Joy's joking around with me, but in the day, I don't care if there's only certain women I don't give a crap to tell me to shut up. Some of them I will go off on if I don't know them real well. It's the same thing with people that tie me up. If I don't know you real well, hard knows I'll get pissed off at certain people.
It's all good.
I can tell that they're abusing their rights about me in the day. That day that Tori Michelle ended her live stream, me and Ted stayed backstage and talked for a while. I was trying to keep him wait because you were thinking about going live.
Hey, Dominic. Da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, Dominic, you know,
I fucking
Tori
heard
Michelle,
that. Thank you.
you should have been in Tori Michelle's live stream. Tori Michelle, this woman come up on screen. She was drop dead gorgeous, and the next thing, a black man popped up, grabbing his nuts, pulling on him, stroking his damn big chocolate dome, and then the vibrating
Yeah,
book
people.
plug in.
Hey, Dominic.
What's
I
up?
got to send that
I love
screen and keep that. I'm
you.
sending this. Hang on, screen. I got to send you something.
You certainly do, Janice. You certainly do.
Hang on, Karina. I'm gonna send you something.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lord.
You have. I sent it to Joy because she wanted to see it. I mean, fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Come here, Dominic.
Karina's gonna be like, "Oh man, I want a piece of that to ride." I said,
Oh,
"Karina,
Lord. That's close.
there you go." And look at Mooney's face. Mooney gets it expression on his face where he's like, "Oh, I want a piece of that." Karina, look at it. See what you think.
Oh, wait a minute. I ain't got it. What you send it to my own?
I sent it to your messenger.
Oh, no. Chrissy.
Look at that
Okay,
man.
I
I'm
ain't got
doing leg press. He got the vibrating plug and he's going at it with that damn slung. Jack was watching something and he missed it. He had to scroll back to see it. That
Hold
was
on
the
for a
night
minute.
she got hit with a troll. And the troll said, suck my dick over there. Now, we knew it was recorded. Then they come back up with Vanessa's name and Joe's avatar pic.
It's all good, stink bug.
Sorry, I had to check your voice message. But I can use these headphones for it.
Your headphones.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
picking on that? Yeah, I didn't know that. But Wilma, just know if you come in my live, you don't have rent. Just, you know, that
You're talking to me?
just
You mean me?
I took that away.
Or
Like Dominic, he comes in my live, you don't have rent, but then Gay, you don't care if you don't
I
have
think
rent.
I think I was one time in your life. It was a nice hangout. It was chill.
Yeah, I do sometimes give people a rent just to test it. Sometimes if I get somebody a rent, I just do it for just so if I don't have a mod in there, they can get rid of somebody.
Y'all care too much about those friendships, honestly. I mean, you can block people with it. That's it.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Now, what I hate is when somebody loses a wrench in a live stream, then we would turn around and they will go to complain about losing that wrench.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
And then
Jenna,
if they complain about losing that wrench, I'm like, you're going to complain about it, just don't come back in.
Yeah, I might.
Wait a minute.
I mean-
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that what you sent me? That's what happened to Michelle last night.
Yeah, that was the last night. She had to end that live stream, her second live, and start a third one because of that shit. So she got now, Karina, her first live stream, she accidentally hit the end button and ended her live. But she started the second one. She got trolled twice. By the same person, and then a porn bomber come up there and hit her. So she had a wild
I see
night.
that.
But
I
you
see how Moon.
Damn.
I see how Moon over the mountain was looking.
But you see that butt plug up? You see that vibrator up his butt, up his ass?
I seen the whole thing. I ain't missed nothing. I was observing.
But when the girl came up there, she looked like a 20-something-year-old girl with glasses on, like she was in college, and all of a sudden that popped up. And we said, yeah, all the school kids are out, you know, and they know how to do this shit. So they're going around porn bombing people. Think they can get away with it. I was going to say, if I could send it to Chrissy, if I had a way to send it to Chrissy, I would, you know. Now, if Sarah wants to see it, she'd have to give me her email address so I could send it to her, that picture. You know, Sarah might, I don't know about that. Sarah might want to see that. You know, last night I went into a Filipino channel that was live, and I was in there, and I just did one thing in there, and I put up every little emoji that represents the Pride Month, you know. And this Monica back in there said, Beanie, you know, be respectful and stop spamming. And I'm sitting there like, you got people in there spamming like 20 or 30 different emojis. You're not saying a damn thing to them. And he turned around and he said to me, he said, they're more loyal here. You know, you're new in here. So you're trouble. And I literally told him, I said, go look at my channel and look at how many followers I have and all the content I've got on my channel and how long I've been on YouTube for. You can tell I'm on trouble. And all they said was they just turned around and said, if you spam one more time, I'll block you. So I went in there and spammed the hell out of it. It pushed me off. And I still get blocked. And I'm like, that's one thing you got to be careful with some mods. They won't look at your channel just to see how long you've been on YouTube for and actually know that you're not a troll. That you're an actual legit channel. They'll just block you right on the spot just because you're somebody new in a live stream. But I was messing with that woman because but then they're joking with her because she popped her dog up. Said, "Oh no, that's not mine. That's my dog's wiener." It wasn't her dog's wiener. She had damn wiener between her legs. I knew she was trans because her nails were of the trans color. I knew she was a trans woman. And when I seen her in trying on bikinis, I could see she took shit tough to make her look that flat. And I could tell by her voice that she was trans. She just didn't want to admit it. So I'm like, yeah, this weekend. My mom went to my sister's house to eat hot dogs and burgers for Father's Day. They asked me if I wanted to go, and I said no, because in the day, my niece and nephew don't know what I am, and my brother-in-law don't. So I was like, I'm not getting around that right now. Styrofoam, I hate styrofoam. Waste of earth. I don't read instructions. I should have done. I had to read the instructions on my my KitchenAid coffee grinder because when I was using it, I kept wondering why it was matting up at the bottom, and I had to get in there and scrape it out. And it said, "Certain amount beans you got to put in there, of whole beans to keep it from doing that." And it's like, oh, no wonder it's doing that. Dang it, more stupid styrofoam.
You okay, Dave?
Anybody need styrofoam? How you say, Dave?
Hi, UK Dave. How are you, my sweet?
But when I
What's up,
find
Dave?
weird, if you tell somebody to block you on Facebook Messenger and they turn around and all they do is they turn off the share messages and pictures feature, which is not blocking somebody. It's like they don't know how to block somebody. Weird.
How did you do today, Dave?
Weirded and wicked out.
Now, I'll tell you what this is. This is for when you're doing your, when you're dicing your vegetables that goes with that. It'll spin around and it pushes it down in there.
Hey everyone.
You okay, Dave?
How did you do today,
And
huh?
then use this to clean out.
Hi, Dave.
All good. I'm all good. I'm all good.
I have not seen none of my followers today. I ain't seen. Y'all gonna laugh. I ain't seen Rubnet,
How you say, Dave?
You're
Hi,
right.
Grandpa. UK Dave,
Tribe
aka
State.
Grandpa.
Oh Blue Eye. I ain't seen none of my daddies today.
This is to go with the Juliana blade. But the only thing is with this thing is if you're using this blade, I mean not this blade, if you're using
How was the spreadsheet session, Dave? I couldn't come by.
That's all right, my friend. No problem. How are you doing, Stinkbug? I hope you're well. That's no problem, bro. Wasn't the best anyway. Got a saving grace on the
Wasn't the
end.
best.
It's all right. I won £20 on my last card, so it saved it a little bit.
Janice, if it's your slashing blade, the only thing is you get one, and you're like, well, don't you need different ones for different thicknesses? You really don't. But once you put this on it, you slide the lever over, and you keep sliding until you get it as thin as you want or as thick as you want, and it causes this blade right here to move up and down.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to do that.
Every time you get a case to put it all in.
Sorry, Beanie. I didn't mean to kick you off the stage.
What'd you do?
I kicked you off the stage for a second.
Oh, well, I don't care. You know, I don't care if UK Dave fault anyhow.
That was the most disappointed I don't care I ever heard.
That's all
Hi,
right.
Jenny.
I'll take the blame.
Styrofoam everywhere.
I know it's coming over here.
The only thing UK they do in UK when they get packages is they get full of those shredded paper, shredded like cardboard paper in their packages, or they get those styrofoam peanuts on everything. We don't get that anymore. We just get this hard styrofoam. It's brittle and breaks.
Don't blame the UK. Weren't my fault.
What?
Who fell down? Karina fell. Oh no, Karina!
Where'd Trina go?
Oh, yeah.
Trina probably went back to look at that sausage I was in her.
Oh, she might have went to look at something.
She might have went back to jerk off to that.
Nah,
Now,
her daughter's
if I could get a hold of UK Dave's email, I'd send him that screenshot. If his mama thought his mom would be like, what the hell are you looking at? I mean, I tell you Ted about it. I told Ted, I turned around and said, Ted, I thought you'd be one to take a screenshot of that. I left the first one there to take a screenshot of a foreign bomber for one. I'll show you another thing how this thing works too.
Deborah, I'm all right. Hi, Karina.
Ted mentioned me something. I don't know what. Hey, UK Dave, you want me to ship you some styrofoam?
No, I'm all right.
I hate styrofoam. It goes everywhere. But the thing is with this, you know, KitchenAid stand mixers?
I have one
You
of
actually
them.
attach this to the front nose of it, and you just put a bowl in it, and you got your whole food processor. You can wash all this stuff, but you can't wash that in dishwasher. You just wash this whole thing by hand. This thing was original,
I had
it was original, this thing was original $200-something for this thing. I found it on sale for $169 after tax. It came up being $189 just to buy it. So it was on Amazon. So I jumped on the deal because it had the Nostradamus. But I could have got it without the Nostradamus attachment, and it would have been $129. And then I know what the tax would be, and I was like, no, I want the Nostradamus attachment. So,
I have a stand mixer with all the attachments.
yeah. So, you know, some recipes require you to dice your vegetables up into little squares.
Yes.
Well, I thought it was perfect, but they did make a can opener attachment one time for it, but it didn't sell good, so they discontinued it. The thing I didn't like about it was the old style can opener where when you'd open up the cans, it would leave ridges on the can. It wasn't the one where it broke the factory seal, you know. I got one of those made by Coon, I think it's called Coon Recon, you know. which is actually a German brand, and it's
What
of a whale, you know. I've got one of a killer whale, one of a blue whale,
Beanie? What's the
and
name of the brand again?
after you break the seal off, you just use the beak to peel the lid off, and you can use the lid to reseal the can. Now what can?
I said, what's the
What
name of
was the
the
name?
German brand again?
Huh?
What's the name of the German brand again?
Coon Recon.
What?
Dominic should know that because it actually comes all the way from Germany.
You gotta put it. You gotta put it in the chat. You gotta put it in the chat for me.
It's
Rick.
Janice just asking.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Hang
I
on,
can tell
found
for
that
sure
product.
because some German
See,
names are kind of pronounced
it's
weird.
your fault, Beanie. It's not my fault. It's your fault, Beanie.
I have a KitchenAid
Mhm.
stand
Your
with all
fault,
the attachments.
turd.
I use it to make pasta and stuff. Well, I used to. When I
Dennis,
could,
can you repeat it?
I have no idea what it is. She's gonna put.
Hang
She,
on, I'll find the product and I'll get the product out that might have the name on it.
she's gonna put it in the.
Happy Father's Day to any dads
I'm not
and
sure.
mum dads that are out there.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. She's putting it in the chat. She's putting it on screen, I think.
Because I can't exactly spell it, you know, it's a ridiculous thing to spell. Oh, that's a phone call.
No wonder.
Woo! I feel pretty good.
Hang on, let me go find the product.
Hmm.
It might have the name on it where I can spell it in.
The one thing that grinds my gears is we have 11 people in the chat and only 5 likes. Come on, no people. You can do
Yep.
better.
I don't even know how many likes because I can't see it. Come on, baby, up.
Everyone jump on the UK hype and give our good sister Janice a like. Yeah, boy. Show the love, spread the love. It's Father's Day. All it takes is a double tap or click them 3 dots and hit that thumbs up or pop out in the chat ever so quickly. Hit that thumbs up button, come back, share the live, come on, show the love. If you share it out, everyone will come through. We can all have great chats. We can
It's not a
great
German
community,
product.
and that's what it's
Switzerland
about.
product.
None of your shoutouts are really
In my
heartwarming.
Beanie, I was in my promotional code. I was in my mode.
Not a Switzerland. It's a Switzerland product called Coon Recon.
Coon Recon.
It's actually from Switzerland. Because this one's for people with arthritis. You can go back to breathing mode, and then when you're through, you do that to grab the lid off. And then if you don't,
That's
use all
crazy,
the
Beanie. I've got half a right arsenal.
Well, you know, if you don't use all the can, you know, all the product can, you can literally take the seal, the can lid, and put it right back on and use it as lid. I use this one like crazy. It's my favorite. Because the way you twist it and everything, it's a lot easier to twist.
Let me see, Kuhn. That's Swiss though. That's not German.
Yeah, but if you actually go look at their products, they can make them in all kind of shapes of animals and sea creatures and stuff. It's really neat.
Let me.
They started selling the stuff on a shopping network called QVC. And I didn't buy them from them. I just found them in TJ
kitchen
Maxx.
stuff.
We're still buying them.
Pans, pots, all this stuff.
I don't know if they still
Yeah.
make any products or not.
One of the best brands you can get for any kind kitchen like is this one. I will putting it in the chat.
Now
I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you guys know this brand. I gotta be honest, but it's one of the best around, literally.
Yeah.
I have a lot of cooks in my family, and they rely on it heavily.
Yeah, I actually had one of their spatulas, which you could use it as a spatula and also it was made where you could grab pasta with it, but it never would grab the pasta right and wouldn't flip right. Some of their products were not always the best to buy, but you had to choose and pick which ones were the right ones. And then I kind of found out I could have went to their website and got the ratings off of it.
Yeah, I had this kind of stuff in a lot of brands that
Yeah.
specific
Yeah.
products just stink.
I've got
They
their
literally
pizza cutter in the
just.
store. So their pizza cutter actually worked. I mean, literally looks like a damn shark. But I kind of like using a manual one. Can opener over one that you plug in any day. Once you plug in, they're going to break down too quick and tear up.
It's a tin opener.
And they're also going to.
It's not a can opener. It's a tin opener.
A tin
It's a
opener.
can opener.
It's a tin opener. It's a tin
I'm
opener.
guessing, with my naive German mind, I'm just guessing it's the same thing, just pronounced in UK and American, right?
Yes.
All right.
100%.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let you.
I'm
I'll
just
let you.
being
I'll let you.
facetious. I was
You
being
gotta duke it out.
facetious and audacious.
You
In other words, I was
boy.
taking the piss.
A tin,
You listen here, boy. That is a can opener.
Can opener.
can opener.
And you know, the way we make pigeon blanket is with croissant or biscuit dough, not bacon.
Literally fighting over tier that is being changed.
Don't make me bring up female voice now.
I'm just saying. That's funny.
Come on, Stink.
The same thing with crisps and chips. Although my personal opinion, I actually prefer crisps. It just sounds, but I don't know. I don't know what it is.
It
And
rolls
those
off
are
the tongue. It
those are
rolls off
crisps.
the tongue. That's right. It's crisps.
I gotta
It's
go
crisps.
tell you. I'm gonna go write UK Dave's name. I'm gonna go sit on the toilet and tinkle his name in the toilet.
I am not going to
Oh.
sleep tonight.
Oh, Beanie.
Beanie. Why? Why did you just put that in? Oh, man. God diggity damn. Well, that's something special.
What are you drinking
I
there?
think somebody's flicking their bean over me, eh?
What are you drinking, Dominic?
Adult apple juice. Adult apple juice.
Adult
A
apple.
GBP.
AKA cigarette.
I
He's on the cigarette.
It's just
I had
beer.
vodka.
I'm kind of trying to let it ring out this Sunday for this evening, and I thought a beer would be nice. So that's what I went for.
I had vodka.
Vodka.
And
Ooh.
coffee.
I had vodka.
Vodka and coffee.
Yeah,
No, not vodka.
completely.
Coffee. I had vodka and water and
That's no good. You shouldn't have vodka and water. Do you like my shirt?
vodka, lemon juice, a squeeze of my little stuff that I put in my drinks. Nice shirt. What's your shirt? Let me see. That's nice. Look, you ironed it. Did you iron it?
Everything, yeah, it gets hung and ironed. Everything gets well. Everything I can hang. I will be on their hangers, but I've got so many clothes.
I'm back.
Oh no, that was easy. See, I must be great. It was that quick.
Yeah, you got a new song. You got a new song now.
You got a new song now?
Well, while I was tinkling, I sung UK Dave is the best panty scratcher in the world.
Oh,
Hi, Grandma. How are
And all
you?
you kept
sweetheart?
feeling was a tinkle, 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 fall hitting the water.
dearie, dearie, quite contrary. How does Beanie grow?
I did the mailbox. We sealed the mailbox for you, Grandma. So if you want to buy it, you can. We'll send you pictures. Stink
I'm gonna
bug.
go moan at my shop
Stink bug
and
might
say,
be
"You give me a bag of losers."
671 @gmail. So email me and we'll send you pictures.
Did you just say you send them dick pics?
No, pictures of the mailbox.
Beanie. Huh? Take your mind from the gutter.
Oh, I turned the mailbox in Florence, Alabama.
Mailbox
It's
pictures.
of a dang old giant rooster, and every time I go by it, I'll say, "Oh, there's a giant cock," and my niece is like, "What the hell did you just say?" And I'll turn around and say, "It's a big giant juicy cock," and she's like, "Oh my god."
You mean the rooster?
I call it that. I call it big giant juicy cock.
Hi, Grandma. It's nice to talk to you. The mailbox is all nice and sealed up now.
Well, another thing is that we were passing another mailbox. She goes, "Look at that, the big large amount fast." And I said, and I turned around and said, "Yeah, big enough to give you a BJ." She said, "What's a BJ?" And I said, "I'm not explaining that to you. That's for your mother to explain, or your father."
Oh, I figured it off.
I mean, there was one time I accidentally blurted something out, said something naughty one time in front of her, and I didn't mean to. And she turned around and said, "You know, you need to stop watching that porn." And I said, "What? How do you know about that? You're only going in the fifth grade. How do you know about that?" And I said, "Things kids learn in school from their friends." I said, "Your mother teach you that, or your father?" She said, "No, I learned it in school."
You
I
better
said, "You don't need to learn things. It's better off to learn that from have your parents teach you about that, and don't learn it from school. Because one of your friends could be misleading you wrong about that crap."
Yeah, definitely.
And I do remember one time I was in school. I did have a lot of, even though I was only a junior high, I did have a lot of naked mags, that I looked at. I don't even know enough to look at them, but I had them.
Millie.
I even had the porn DVD, porn on VHS. I didn't want it anymore, so I just gave it to another friend. He took it home and watched the hell out of it. But I didn't care.
I care.
We had there was one time we had a show and tell time when we were supposed to bring in something show and tell, and I brought in a bunch of old GI Joes for show and tell, and they said if you have any cool retro weapons or anything, you can bring them in as long as you're not going to use them for any purpose, So I brought in a bunch because this guy was showing off old antique weapons, so I brought in a bunch of throwing stars, And after I showed them off, I put in my locker when I was in junior high, and somebody I used to be friends with broke into my locker. He stole the GI Joes out. They were worth a lot of money. To this day, they would have been worth money, and then stole my whole entire collection of throwing stars, And then a month later, I said, "That's mine. I know you took it." He said, "No, it's not. It's always been mine." And the teacher told me to leave the dude alone. Quit trying to take his stuff when he stole it from me.
Yes,
Well, I never was able to get it back.
that's messed
And
up.
I got every one of them throwing knives at a flea
My
market
phone
when
for a
the
hissy.
football balling for me.
Going for a walk, Dave?
Right over there.
Newton Town.
It's literally daytime. It's dark night over
Mad,
here.
isn't it?
We're just an hour away.
The end of my street.
Right.
I might have to keep cutting my mic off because obviously people playing their music on their cars.
That's cool. Thank you. Hello, the 12 people in the chat. Thanks for coming in.
No, it's daylight over there. They're literally just an hour away from us.
He's an hour away from you.
Yeah, I mean it's UK and Germany. They it's just an hour time zone difference, and they have almost bright day. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, it's almost sunset. I see it right now. It's weird.
It is weird.
I thought it would be darker over there already.
It's overcast here. Hey, Dave, did you ever talk to that guy about that idiot back at the store?
What was that?
Did you ever
Janice?
talk to that guy about the idiot that was in the store? The idiot that messed with you. I see the smile. That means something happened.
He's not behind the counter.
He is behind the counter or he's not behind the counter. Oh, he's not behind the counter. Even better.
That's the thing with the UK. They don't have to actually own a vehicle because their shopping centers and stuff are so close. They could just walk to them or just take a bus to get somewhere.
Hi, Deborah. Did you get your mic?
Oh, Deborah's buffering over there.
Come on.
Stop trying to steal my Steve. Oh, that looks good. Yum, yum, yum.
Can't see shit with that dark.
Phone fix, Dad.
Oh my god! Can you put it back to the other pen real quick for me? I didn't see it. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that looks yummy. Look at that red color. Oh, and off she went. Yeah, she's complaining frequently about it. Oh no, back she is.
Porn. Deborah, put the food porn back up.
Yeah, we want to see more.
More food porn.
Yeah. Karina was suffering right now. She will already be suffering right now, seeing that absolutely delicious looking food. But I am too. I'm suffering too.
Oh, there it is.
As a matter of fact. Oh
Oh.
my gosh. Damn.
That looks yummy, Deborah. You have to talk in the chat before you come up on panel.
She just went. No, that's enough. It actually looks good.
Look at my dog.
I think I should cook myself something like that. Today.
Look at it. Yeah. You should see the little babies. Look at the little baby.
Yeah.
I want another color. Let's see what is good. What is good.
You have to talk in the chat. Ooh, what's that? What is that, UK Dave? Let me see.
What?
Oh, noodles? Pot noodles? Are they marijuana noodles?
Hmm.
Chicken and mushroom.
Chicken and mushroom. Yum.
Talking about breakfast, wake and bake. Yeah, Deborah, that looked absolutely awesome. Like I'm kind of jealous right now, and I'm not even hungry. To the as a matter of fact, I'm not even hungry, but I'm jealous. That looked good. It was like chicken with rice, I think, or were those just little noodles? I couldn't pick it up from my TV exactly, but
Okay, Dave, check the private chat. You too, Dominic.
Hold on, outside. Switch on the outside light, please.
Not gonna happen. Sorry.
chicken and mushroom. Yeah, there's a similar. It's a similar dish in Germany. Hold on. I don't know if there's a British pendant to it, but let's look it up.
Chicken and mushroom. That's good. That hurt.
Yeah, check this out. That's like chopped chicken, like chopped chicken meats, vegetables, a creamy sauce. I don't know if they have this. I don't know if this is any kind of popular in America, but it's so good.
It looks good.
Hold on, yes, there's a better picture right here. It's like champignons, chicken,
Hi.
well seasoned creamy sauce, and you can have any side dish with it that you want. You can have pommes with it. You can have like fries with it, rice, noodles, whatever you want. That's it. Transmission and and yeah, I'm getting nervous. This big TV. But it's absolutely delicious. So whenever you have the time to come over to Germany, you want to have it in some sort of restaurant. They
Yeah,
make it the best.
I'll have it in Dominic's restaurant. Dominic will cook it for me.
I don't know actually the receipt, but I could make it. Yeah. I think it's from what I remember, it's pretty simple. I'm just seeing it on my TV. I have those stripes on my TV when I'm filming it. Regina, yes, I am.
Deutschland. Yes, he is Deutschland. My mother, my country, my own mother country. I wish you could have father do a.
And you can you reconnect your microphone real quick? You get kind of chopped up. I didn't hear what you said. But... Oh, I didn't mean to completely kick yourself out. She will be right back in a minute.
Can you hear me better now?
I think now it's better. Yeah. What did you want to say?
I said I wish my grandmother would have gotten my pop.
Hi, Regina. It's so loud over here.
Hi, Regina.
It's kind of known. Deutschland.
How are you, Regina?
It's always so busy over here.
Janice,
Yes.
I will be right back in a minute. I just have to make a call real quick.
Okay.
See you in a minute.
See you in a minute. I'm glad you're good, Regina. That's great. Oh, UK Dave. There he is. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
I was just getting out in the noisy bit of the area, getting back to my flat.
You're flat. How's mom today?
Yeah, she's all right.
She's all right. Did she have a good day?
Yeah, there's my flat. Sounds like the neighbours are around.
Hi, Dominic. You're always silly.
I like to make faces.
I know you like to make faces. Ah,
Just give me a second. I gotta take care of something. Why is there so much shouting going on outside? Like there are literally some people shouting all over the street.
oh, it's all homemade.
And
Sounds good.
huh? Oh, sorry.
Yes, I'm German and Irish, Regina. German, Irish, English. My grandparents were both from Germany on my father's side. On my mother's side, my great grandmother was from Ireland, and on my grandfather's side, they traced it back to 1620 England.
Y'all have so much knowledge about your heritage.
Oh yeah.
Like my knowledge ends with my grandma.
Oh, that sucks.
But not necessarily. Like I don't. It's not like I would disrespect it in any kind of way, but it's just not important to me, if you ask me.
My
Like it's
grandfather on my mother's side, we traced it back to 1620 in England to a baby that was left on a doorstep.
did you had some scientists figuring that out, or how can you know that?
My cousin did the genealogy.
Oh, okay. I am loving it.
I heard that, Dominic.
Yeah, I know.
I heard it
Just
too.
give me a sec. Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you see it, Dave?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't want to see it again.
Not something you want to see again, huh?
Because not, of course not. It's awful. can't get the scene out of my head.
You can't get that out of your head.
Yeah, that's literally wanted to have some cheeseburger, but
Not anymore.
kind of not. What's up, Bradley?
Hi, Bradley. How are you, sweetheart? How's everything going? How was your Father's Day, Bradley? Well, I know you're not in the U.S., but I hope you had a nice day. Your son's terribly 3? Oh, it's Father's Day there too? That's great. Come on, baby. Up. Lay down. Lay down. Come on. The dog standing on me. Lay down, Millie. Come on, lay down. That's a good girl. That's a good baby. You're a good girl. Oh, look at her little face. What a mug.
Hey, Bradley.
No, you can't waste anything. That's definitely the German thing. My grandmother used to never waste a damn thing. I would have bit him back. That's how I stopped my son from biting. He bit me one time. I bit him back.
Popopolo, popopolo, popopolo.
Talking about me, Bradley, or Dave? The UK Dave. He can get PayPal.
Bradley, I've sent off for my 3K watch hours thing. So I'm just waiting for them to get back to me. It says it takes up to a month for them to do that. But thank you for asking, my friend.
UK Dave.
Bradley.
Yes, Beanie.
Years ago, back before they did the copper law, I had over 5,000 videos and almost 300 live streams. I deleted all that crap when the copper law came out because after I set my whole channel not made for kids and saved it, I had to go in there and actually individually set each one of those live streams and videos to not made for kids, and I shouldn't have deleted them because my one I had of drinking, kick my ass Carolina Reaper hot sauce. had over 5,000 views on that thing. So it took me 3.5 hours for me to realize I had vanilla ice cream in the freezer that I could have ate to get the hotness go away. Called my doctor, and my doctor said, "You're a dumbass," and she told me to vomit to make it come back up because she said there's no way to get out of my system, and it burned coming back up. But I could not stop going to the bathroom nonstop that day and running around and pacing and I had to be butt naked because I was sweating all over. And then when I finally ate, I fell asleep like 3 or 4 times holding that Breyer's low carb ice cream, just eating off it. I ate the whole container. And I finally got the hotness out of me, but it took me 3 days. I could not stop going to the bathroom. And then I got to where I was like, I shouldn't do that, but I kept still doing other hot food challenges for a while before I totally cut them out because they're bad for you. But if I would never delete those videos, I would have had more followers than most people on here have. And I would have had more watch time than most people have. And but in the day, I still would have never monetized my channel. Because I've gotten an email from YouTube that told me I do not need to turn on age restrictions on my live streams, because if I do, they're just going to give me a yellow flag to it. And I emailed them back and said, why? And they said, because we've already, the AI bot already viewed your content and said, yeah, it's inappropriate for kids, so we've already labeled your channel an adult channel. So you don't have to turn it on. So they said if I were to turn it on, they're just going to flag me every time with a yellow flag. So I don't have to do that. They said all your old ones that had that on there, you can't remove those. You can't get the flags off there, nothing. It won't let you.
Do you know, over this weekend, I've done 11 hours of live streams this weekend alone.
How many hours?
11.
Wow. Come here, baby.
You need to go watch my food playlist I've got. Watch some of the hot food challenges I did. There was one I did where somebody turned around and said, you're giving that you're getting that ice cream pop with the chocolate over the top of it. You're giving that damn thing a beat. And I said, no, I'm not. And I went back watching. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing over there with that damn thing? And that's the one that I don't know if I still have one live stream up where it was the first time that Susan ever video called me while I was live, and everybody could hear her voice in the background.
Yeah.
She was telling me to go and put my ice cream up before it melted. And I thought that was funny, But there was another one I did where JSR told me when you're putting ticker drops on your tongue, when you go live, do that. Put a tiny, tiny little drop on. I didn't listen. I put too much of a drop on. I was like sitting there gagging and dying, I did the blue chip that turns your tongue blue. The thing like to kill me.
Yeah.
The best one I did was the one for the Double Trouble bubble gum.
Hi, Teddy.
You had to blow a bubble with it. I was like a hair blowing that bubble. I remember Vanessa left me a comment and said, damn, you jumped off of that couch so fast and went to spit that out, because I did in a video. And it was just hilarious. But I had to give them up because it can cause ulcers in your body and a lot of other
of course.
It can cause a lot of other health problems.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And
the
purpose of that hot food, really all it was meant for is it wasn't really meant for challenges. It was just meant to put on your food when you're cooking it, just for flavoring. That's all it was meant for.
Yeah.
And people made a challenge out of it.
What a face you have. Look at that face.
Yeah. Doggy.
Isn't she adorable? She's so cute. I just love to kiss right here. I kiss her dog. She's such a good little dog.
No problem, Ted.
That's awesome, Teddy. Hi, Madam Sunshine. How are you, sweetheart? How are you, Lois? Peter.
Hey, Madam Sunshine. How are you doing? I hope you're okay.
That was just good so far, Madam Sunshine.
Hi, madam.
Yes, all is well in New England. I might have to go make myself another drink.
You mean with alcohol or?
Go on, get that vodka down, yeah. Oy,
Hey, check the private chat, boys and girls. Really? I didn't know Trump was German and Irish.
Oh, hell to the yes, Janice.
That poor man.
Hi, Becca Boo.
Hi, Becca Boo.
Becca, I'll let you know next time when I'll send you I'll send Genesis Morning Live to you so you can get a notification of it and know to just come in there and get a wrench. And if you're busy doing something that day, then you can just go back to bed or something, or go back to doing what you're doing. Genesis likes to give you a wrench just so you can be protected and don't accidentally get timed out or blocked. That way, in case trolls do come in, you don't accidentally get hit if the chat were to jump, because that can happen sometimes. You don't want the incident that happened at D-Man live where chat jumped and his wife accidentally blocked you, and I had to get him to make the manager moderator override that. Then he went live again just to fix the problem as well. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steven.
Oh, Becca, I made something today. I took some Starbucks lavender vanilla, that lavender vanilla, whatever it's called, coffee. And I took some Breyers low carb brownie moolah ice cream, mixed it together with a little bit of unsweet vanilla almond milk. That was delicious.
I'm a scoundrel. I don't know what kind of scoundrel, but I'm a good one.
I'm a female bitch. And a triumph. According to Chrissy, I'm a triumph. According to Kim's Nature Channel, I'm a bitch, Hell, me and Kim's Nature Channel have been calling each other a bitch for years.
You're on your second beer, Karina? That's awesome. My daddy appreciates it.
All right, I'm gonna go back in the chat and charge my phone.
Okay, Jenna Beanie.
Yeah, and then once Huntress goes live, I'm gonna go live.
Thanks for coming up, sweetheart.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be on people's panels today too much, because a lot of people are going live for Father's Day, and I'm gonna not just hang out in one channel all day. I'm gonna try to go in a lot of other channels. I love going in Huntress's live streams more than I do FPH's, Even though I see Huntress saying I want to mold her for JJ, or I want her for JJ juice and all this crap, I'm always teasing her about that. And
Hey,
you'll
everyone.
just turn around and laugh about it. It's funny.
Hi, Madam Sunshine.
Hey, Madam
Hello.
Sunshine.
Hi, how are you?
Becca,
Lois,
before I get off here, Becca, have you seen this?
Let me see. No, but I like that. Where did you get that, Bean?
Hang on. Let me do something else to it.
It's magical. I
Nah.
like
See the
magic.
straw?
Oh, is that a sun or a
You know
flower?
where it come from?
No.
It come from Starbucks.
Well, I know
I
it's
was
a Starbucks.
I went
I
through the
know that.
drive-through, and you know how at the drive-through they'll have some little of these cups sitting out on the drive-through, a little windowsill.
Mm-hmm.
It was sitting right there, and I said, I
I
turned
love
around and said to
that.
my brother, I said, "You better ask them how much that costs, because I don't give a shit what it costs."
They're
And they
usually
turned
like
around
30 to
and
40 bucks.
yeah, they said what it cost, and I paid for it. I said, I got to take that home.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you just
Oh,
need to.
did you like the picture I sent you of the Starbucks tumbler that Daniel sent to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually looked at the price of that thing, and I go, that thing costs more than what they would cost at Starbucks. I'm like, he really
Yeah.
don't want me to. He really don't want me to pay him for that. When I tell him I'm gonna pay him for it,
I've paid like 75 bucks for a Starbucks tumbler, but I have issues.
yeah,
I
I'll tell you
I have tumblers everywhere. Don't laugh at
yeah,
me. That's my
those
accent. I
wicked
can't
ones.
say
I
it
heard
right.
that they were now the wicked ones. I heard were expensive.
Yeah, I have a few of the wicked ones.
You didn't get the last one, did you?
No.
You can actually get that on. You can actually buy that on
eBay.
eBay,
Mm-hmm.
brand new.
Well, I need wicked because I'm wicked, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, Loungefly's got something I want. They got ain't her name Gendor or whatever, the witch in the pink, the good witch,
Yes,
or
Glinda.
Glenda or whatever.
Hey, Karina. And hey,
Um,
Janice. I'm
they've
sorry I
got
didn't say hi.
they've got the purse of her. It almost looked like a suit. It's of her suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
I won't want that thing.
Mm-hmm. That's, I think Marc Jacobs makes it. I think Marc Jacobs, or there's another purse designer that makes those.
Steve,
Hey,
glad you had
Bradley.
fun with your daughter.
Bradley, where does it sound like I'm from? Hold on. Park the car.
Park the car in the yard.
In the yard. Harbor. Car keys.
Harvard.
I can't say anything right. I'm just a mess.
That's it. How do you know where I'm from? I never understand how everybody knows where I'm from, you know.
But you know
I
what?
can't guess
UK
either.
Day.
Is it the accent?
You want some
It might be a
coffee?
little clue. That's a little clue.
You don't call it coffee. You call it coffee.
Coffee.
I call it
Coffee.
Coffee.
Cork.
It's coffee.
Instead
It's
of yes, I
coffee.
say yeah.
And then if we're talking like Janice, it's coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Sounds
Coffee.
good to me.
She said coffee. I thought you said coffee.
Coffee.
Bradley,
I say
tell
it
you
right.
what,
Make it normal for once. When did you start saying it normal?
I can't say
Who?
shit. I can't say nothing normal. I'm broken.
Lois is from
Oh,
if everybody's different in
Yes,
their own way,
Lois
how
from
can you
Quahog.
justify normal?
Lois
Yeah.
is from Quahog,
well,
Rhode Island.
you know, I told my
Yeah.
therapist the last month when I seen her, I told her, you know the curves over yonder. She said, "What's a curve?" And I said, "Curves over yonder. Those curves over yonder keep jumping out in the middle of the road, hitting me." And she's like, "What's curve?" And I
Yeah.
said,
So
"Curves. There's curves in the parking lot and everything." She's like, "What?"
Sure.
yeah, that's why.
And I said,
So
"Oh, just screw it. It's a curve."
yeah, so
And
Bean
she's
and
like,
I
"Yeah,
are gonna do a
I
live
understand you now."
together. And we're gonna name it "What the hell are they saying?" So make sure when you
Hell,
guys see that you come, because you're gonna have to guess what we're saying. Because I don't know what the hell Bean's saying, and Bean don't know what the hell I'm saying.
No, I know there's one time Becca said something up here, and I thought she said bacon, and she never did even mention nothing about bacon.
Bacon?
Yeah, there was one time I remember you were on Angel's live stream, and I said, "Did you say bacon?" And you said, "No, I never said bacon."
Oh, I don't know what the hell I say half the time, anyways.
I
It don't
even
matter.
one time turned around and I said, did you say something? And I turned around and I said, did you say baloney? And you said, I did not say baloney. Oh, shit.
Shit.
No, the other last month when I was in the mall, I said I want some thigh-high booties, and she said, "What the hell is a thigh-high booty? Are you talking about somebody's booty?" And I said, "No, thigh-high booty." And she's
No,
like,
thigh.
"What?" And I
Well,
just
thigh
pointed
high
at it.
stilettos is what you want to ask for.
Yeah, well,
Thigh high stilettos.
I actually pointed at it. She goes, "Oh, you mean a thigh-high booty?"
Yeah.
I just
Well, the
started to
ones that I
believe.
sent you a picture of, don't get those because you won't be able to walk in them.
Yeah,
I
but you
walked like a newborn giraffe.
Yeah, but the thigh-high you get her got that real thin heel on. The thigh-high that I want got the real thick heel.
Yeah, well, when you go out, you want to wear the ones with the 5-inch heel.
The only reason I want the ones with the thicker heel on it is because they'll be easier for me to learn to walk in before I try to go to the thin heel.
Agree. I walked like a newborn calf. It was terrible.
Well,
Girl, it was so messy.
You know
That's
how
why
women.
Bradley still love you.
Bradley.
Well, Becca, you know
Me
how
too,
some women
Bradley.
walk. They will walk and they'll put one foot in front of the other foot, like they do on the catwalk when they're on the runway for a fashion show. I can walk like that.
Yeah, I don't do any of that. My walking is not gracious.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
no,
another thing that's weird.
Mine's not either.
Well, another thing that's weird is people ask me, how in the world can you walk on your tippy toes like you're wearing heels? And I said, because I can actually wear heels and do it.
Yeah.
I
They're
can't
like, if I wear a heel, I'll break a hip. But
That's
you
why
know,
I end
Becca,
up
I'm
taking
doing
off
something
my
I'm supposed
shoes when I'm live on YouTube, remember, Jenna?
Yeah, well, you know, Becca, I'm doing something that I'm supposed to do. I'm eating more calories than I was putting in my body because I'm supposed to put
Wait,
over more
you're
than
putting what
1,500
in your
calories in my
body?
body. The reason I'm doing that is because none of it's going in the top of my body. It's all going in my hips and thighs and butt where it's going.
Oh, shit. Well, you might
Yeah,
want
it's for
that,
the
but I don't want none of that.
it's for the fat redistribution of my transition, and my top half just keeps shrinking.
Well, I want a redistribution. Where do I sign up for that?
Yeah, because I've gotten where I can wear large shirts again now. I'll wear large shirts, but every time I put on pants, you know, they feel like they're a little tight in the hip and the thigh area.
Now you got a little hip action going on.
Yeah, but the reason I do look like I've got a little bit of an hourglass petite body. I asked my doctor about that. She said you already got that because you had the bone structure for it, and it's because your Klinefelter syndrome already developed that part. You know.
That makes sense.
She said that most guys that are transitioning don't ever get an hourglass shaped body because of their bone structure.
Yeah.
And it's true with real women too. There's a lot of women out there that don't have the hourglass bone structure. They're stuck with a male bone structure.
Yeah. Or we're all just a little bit messy, but we just make it kind of cute and work with what we got.
You should have I forgot what live we were in Tori Michelle's I think it was Tori Michelle's live stream we were in, or it might have been somebody else we were in on panel. And Scratch and Mama came in there. She turned around and said to her, said, "Oh, Jenna Bean's gonna probably have bigger boobies than me by next year." And I said, "Well, I'm only gonna get a 30 4C." She said, "Well, you're gonna need to step up your game doing that to have bigger boobies." And I said, "Well, you got triple D's." And she turned around and said, "No." And I said, "Well, you just got D's then, don't you?" She said, "Yep." I said, "Well, I guess I might have to go to a double D then."
Yeah, no, they're a mess. You don't want
I
any
ain't
of
gonna
that
go
mess.
that big because if I go to a double D, you're gonna have back problems, and it's gonna cost more.
Mine is definitely shrinking as we get older. Bradley, that is funny. I'm not sure what's shrinking.
Klinefelter syndrome. You're bored with smaller.
Yeah, but the thing is
thank
with
you, Regina. That's sweet. I think my voice is a mess.
with breast augmentation, after you have that done, your breast will never sag.
That's not true.
Hey,
Whoever told you that is lying. It's not true.
You think my breasts are still gonna sag?
Yeah, You can
You
pay
think I'm still
15
gonna
to
be like
20
you women?
grand to
Women,
have
I
that
need a
done.
bigger.
You're still gonna have a
You think
little.
by the time I get old, I'm still gonna have that push-up bra to push them up and
Yeah,
hold them
yeah.
up?
You're
Yep.
gonna need a little something, something. Sunshine.
You know better than me. You know.
Come on. Well, if Ted was here, Ted would have a different opinion. We know that. Come on.
Hi, Angelic, honey. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi, Angelic. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the dads and all the moms that are dads.
Father's Day, Angelic.
Come on,
I
let's
know
go.
you're a father too.
I'll be right back. My dogs are gonna bark.
Becca, I
Okay.
can send you a screenshot or something.
I love you, baby.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that, Bean. I don't know what's coming in my mailbox. And it
All it
scares
is
me.
is what
As long as it's
Michelle got for
appropriate.
it. It's
If
all
it's
it
like
is
cute.
of the black man stroking his big cocky
No,
corn
nope, I
bomb
don't. Nope.
Tweety
Mm-mm. If
Michelle.
you want to send me shoes or a picture of a tumbler
Yeah, and by the end of the day, I would
or a
actually send you that.
purse,
'Cause I
I don't want
know,
to see none of that nonsense.
yeah,
Okay?
by the end of the day, I actually would send that to you because you're not the kind of girl who wants to see something like that.
Nope.
No, I know some women do not want to see that by the end of the day.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Angelic. Hey, Tri-State. How are you feeling today, my friend?
Hi, Tri-State. Happy Father's Day.
Come here, you two little shits. Come here. Come on. We're not going swimming. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Ted Brewski.
Oh, there we go with the toys. Come on. Come on. I should have named my dog Peter. That's a funny dog name. Go. Come on, dumbass. Come on.
How did you just
Good.
do that?
Come on, let's go. Come on. Good.
Call a dog a dumbass.
Yeah, I did. He is a dumbass. He licks furniture.
And he
And he
responds
licks
when
the
you call him
stove, he licks the
dumbass.
refrigerator, he licks the ground. He has issues. Shocker.
Does he drag his ass across the ground?
No. But sometimes he gets excited and runs around and jumps on me and I spill something or I drop my bagel, as you know. They get the crazies and they run around all nutty. My son licks furniture in the ground, ma'am. I know. Well, maybe that's a thing, Bradley. Maybe it's a 2025 thing, but sometimes I look at him like, why are we licking the refrigerator? What's happening over there? Or pillows. If he's laying in his bed, he licks his pillow.
I'll stay on here until Hunter goes live anyhow.
Who's going live?
Your son licks furniture? That's funny, Bradley.
Bradley, that was brilliant.
All right, I'll be right back. The
If
dogs
you
are
see
gonna
a
bark.
dog
I'll be
dragging
back.
their ass across the ground, just think of Ted, because that's probably where they learned it from.
You can't come up. There's a lot of background noise, Angelic. That's okay.
Last night I checked the weather. it said there was just going to be cloudy, and that's all it was, with a little bit of fog. And all of a sudden,
Hey,
my
that's no
power just
problem.
cut out. Stayed out for 3 hours, and then it cut back on. And I'm sitting there like, hell, when it's raining, my power don't cut out. But when it's not raining, my power won't cut out.
Well, you got another ticket? Put that up again. Uh-oh, you're going to win big on that one. I do my tickets tomorrow, David, at noon.
I've already got open. I revealed the golden key already.
You got the golden key already?
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else.
Here, put it up. Scratch it on camera.
1 minute. I'll try.
Come on, give me the blanket.
Let me see if it'll do it. One moment. Is it in it?
Almost. Just about.
It's crooked.
I can't see it. That's why.
I can't
There
see
it
half.
is.
I can't
That's
see one
perfect.
end. It's crooked.
That's
You ain't
Is
got
that
it
right?
in the move it to the left more. Yeah, move it to the left. Come on. Keep moving it.
just a little bit to the left.
A little bit more.
A little
A little
more.
bit more. There you go. Now we can see it.
Yep. Now we got it.
He must be blind as a bat over there.
No, he can't see anything because when you're on,
About to turn the phone around.
you have to turn the phone around.
No, he's blind as a bat.
Yep.
He's blind as King Arthur, the
Boom.
second or
Double
third,
bubble,
whatever he wanted
baby.
from the.
We got a double.
You remember that king from the 1500s of the Sir Andrew de Moray and William Wallace days? That king finally got. I think he finally got murdered by one of the Scottish men.
Boom. Another double. So we've got two doubles and the golden key. We got any numbers?
You have better all the UK
Aw.
scratch off tickets than any other UK channel I've ever won.
Thank you for that.
What?
We got a 21, we got a 16, but we got two, we got three matches. So what we got up here? There's a 0. Move it down. So we got 2 there. That makes it to 6. Boom, a tenner, baby.
Oh, nice.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Have some of that. Nice. There we go. And here we come back.
Nice, UK Dave. That's awesome.
Nice little £10 winner. Awesome sauce, awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce, mate. Awesome sauce.
Yeah, you
So there we go.
got a tenner.
Can't go wrong at a tenner. No way.
Aw, love you, Yvonne.
Hey, Yvonne. It's
Your
my mama bear. I just want a tenner, mama. Can you Adam and Steve it? Bradley, you know it. £10 a decent win over here.
£10 is pretty good.
I can't believe I hit a 50 yesterday.
That's great.
First one in a long time.
You never win that type of money there.
No, they're literally, the odds of getting them is ridiculous. Ridiculously bad, should I say.
Steve just went
Hey, Angela, how are you doing?
We should all
Yeah,
go live.
Yeah, Steve live if y'all want to go over there.
Guitar Talk Universe. Hang on, I'm going to put it in.
Mum, I apologise. I wasn't looking at the chat. I thought it was a different Yvonne. I'm in trouble now.
You
It's Beanie's
being
fault,
naughty.
Mum.
Quit being so naughty.
It's Beanie's fault, Mum.
Mom, if you hear me in the background, UK Day was not being very good today. I had to apologize to the chat for knocking him upside the head with a baseball bat. Or better yet, take your shoe off and throw it at him.
Come here, Millie.
That's it.
Millie! Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm waiting for her to take her shoe off and throw it and knock UK Dave up in the back of the head and wait for his wife to do it too.
Yeah, I understand that, Tri-State. Fully.
Anybody in the chat, if UK Dave misbehaves, just make sure if you see him on panel, you yell at his mama or his wife. One of them will throw
Yeah,
something.
Trina, I understand. I wish I had
out.
my dad with me as well. Like I say, this is my first Father's Day without my dad.
Yeah. So UK Dave, you got
But big love to my
be-
mum, because my mum's like a dad and a mum, a legend, a friend.
Yeah, well, you got to be careful with. You piss your wife off or your mom off, an iron skillet's gonna be coming at your head.
Oh well, as long as I
They're
don't
not
piss me
pointing
mum off,
you
I'm
out.
alright.
I'm gonna knock you out. There's gonna be one day Dave will be on the panel. We'll wonder what happened to him, and then his mom will come over. And
We lost my
sit down
dad the
and
day
say,
before my mum's birthday last year in September.
Dennis, what's gonna happen is one of these days, his mom will come over and say, "Well, you want to know where he is?" Point the camera down and say, "There he is."
Good night,
Brought
Regina.
out in the middle of the floor, busted his brains in. She'll teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
I got the problem with whatever I was mad at. I got that resolved. I got that fixed.
They can't do
That's that
that.
problem.
People that came to give me a shower just let the fucking dog out.
Yeah, are you
Tri-State, that's no problem, my friend. Like I say, understand. Look, you got to do what you got to do, my friend. I appreciate you no matter what, and I hope you're having a great Father's Day, my friend. No matter what the outcome of whatever the day's been, you know we're here. Yeah, I'd rather piss my wife off than my mum. Are you mad?
Damn straight.
Well, Mom, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
I've got more. I've got more chance of making my missus happy than anything else.
my
I've
mom,
got less chance of making her happy than I have making her annoyed, because she's always annoyed me.
Now, Mom, when it comes his wife's birthday, make sure you give her an iron skillet with a message.
My mum would give it. My mum would give her an iron skillet, just not in the way you're thinking.
Send her an iron skillet with a message on it saying, "This is to knock your husband out when he does not behave."
Say hi.
Hi.
Hey,
How are you?
very well, and yourself?
Good.
That's Rita.
Hi, Rita. I'm David from the UK.
That's the one I met before.
No, this is my live.
Oh, she agrees with that. Now, your mom definitely agrees.
That's my friend Rita. So everybody go over to Guitar Talk Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to shut it down because I have to take.
No problem.
Aaron, I can do that. I was going to get off here anyway. I think Hunter.
Right. Take care, Dennis.
All right. Thanks everybody for coming.
Bye, everyone.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully, see you over there.
I'll be there.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.